Hi everybody, this is a quick look at the Bellari VP549 Phono preamp. It's in a cool red finish, goes for $149.99, and all that's really included in the box is a manual, the preamp, and the power adapter right here. It's actually like a generic switching power supply, but it's pretty decent quality. I noticed really no noise generated from it, so at least it's decent quality. Just to go over the features of the preamp, it's got a cartridge load capacitance, and you can set this to 3 options. Basically just match the spec of your cartridge and or just do the one that sounds best for you. I'm using a Grado black, Prestige black, so in the manual that states that it's unaffected by the capacitance, so I usually just left it at 120. The rumble filter on or off, and it's got a gain knob, which is I guess kind of helpful, but mainly we just use the master volume knob. But what this is actually really helpful for is comparing it to like a CD. If you were quickly switching from A to B, you could adjust the slider if the CD is a little too hot, or if it's actually the vinyl is actually louder, you could lower the preamp, and that'll just make comparing a lot easier. And then on the back you have your 15-volt DC input, stereo output, so maybe you could output your your record player to like an external headphone amplifier, which is pretty cool. And the ground wire actually accepts bare wire as well. So yeah, there's not much to say about this this preamp. Comparing it to my Pioneer VSX 5900S, it's a great amplifier from the 90s, and there's not much of a difference, which is a good thing, because back then people actually, manufacturers really cared about vinyl playback, and they put good preamplifiers in their amp. So the Bellari definitely is on par with an amplifier like that. So if you have an old receiver that you don't like the phono stage, or if you have a really new receiver that sounds like crap on the phono stage, the Bellari will definitely do the trick. I can really attest to it sounding pretty similar to the one in the high-end Pioneer amplifier from the 90s. This is a bare bones preamp. There's not much to it. It's really just, it's quite versatile in the options, but it's kind of like a set it and forget it type thing. You won't really be messing with many of these settings, and it just sounds great. It's solid. You can see it's got like a little texture to the paint, and it's like this gun red. It's almost like automotive paint or something. It's really smooth. And then comparing it to Shit Audio Low-Key, you can see the size difference right here. Yeah, it's a good preamp. I really like it. Unfortunately, I can't really justify the $150 price tag because it sounds very identical to the Pioneer Phono preamp, but like I said, that's actually a good thing because these preamplifiers are really, really, really good. You definitely want to, look into the Bellari if you have a poor preamp. It definitely brings a lot more out of the vinyl. So yeah, if you have any specific questions, I didn't see many videos about this preamp, so if you have anything, just let me know. And yeah, thank you for watching.